Most teachers, professors, and even friends don't take the time to figure out what your learning style is. Do you know what your learning style is? How do you learn the best? Do you learn better if I say to you, do you get a clear picture of it? Does that ring true to you? Or are you getting a sense of where I'm going? Hi everyone, I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, and I have a question for you. Have you ever been in school, maybe in a classroom environment, or if you haven't gone to school, maybe taken an online course, or had a friend try to teach you something? If you have, why not give this video a thumbs up? And when you were in that class or learning something from that friend of yours, did you ever feel that you just wanted to be over? Like you wanted to be in recess, or you wanted to go home, or you wanted it to be lunchtime, or you wanted it to be summertime, or whatever it was, you just wanted this moment to be over and you just wanted to be out of this environment. Did that ever happen to you? If it did, would you do me a favor and comment in the spot below? Let me know, when was that in your life? You don't have to tell me what grade or the person, but let me know how you felt about it. And now that you understand what it felt like and to relive that a little bit, you want it to be over. But what if it didn't have to be? You see, you probably were thinking in your head, I'm dumb, I'm stupid, I'm a fool. Because that's what other people were putting in your head. They were loading those programs, but you weren't dumb or stupid or anything like that. Instead, you just learn a different way. You see, there's three basic learning modalities. There's auditory, there's visual, and there's kinesthetic. Let's talk about them for a moment. Auditory means that you learn by somebody speaking to you. The sound. If you're a visual learner, then you have to see things with your eyes. If you're kinesthetic, it means that you're a hands-on person. Now, most people have a predominant learning modality, and they have a second one. Now, if you were in that classroom, and let's say that you were a kinesthetic learner, but all the teacher did was mostly show you things and talk to you, but your predominant learning style was actually kinesthetic, you were probably bored out of your mind, right? And frustrated. And if that actually happened to you, I'd like you to tag a few of those friends, colleagues, and associates that you were in that room with that gave you that feeling, and share it out to them, because I'm sure they would get value watching this. Most teachers, professors, and even friends don't take the time to figure out what your learning style is. Do you know what your learning style is? How do you learn the best? Do you learn better if I say to you, do you get a clear picture of it? Does that ring true to you? Or are you getting a sense of where I'm going? For example, let's say I was to teach you how to build an airplane, a paper one. And if you're someone that is a kinesthetic person, I need to show you how to do it and then make you do it, because that's how you learn. So for myself, I have a kinesthetic learning as my predominant, but my second one is actually auditory. Doesn't mean that I don't like visual, but I want to do it. So in order to do it, I have to hear it first. Now you'll learn through time in life what yours is. If you want to get your point across, whether it's in a boardroom or whether it's at school or with your friends, you might hear, or even your significant other, you might hear somebody saying like, I'm just not getting it, or he's not really reaching that client, or I just can't seem to communicate with her, or I can't communicate with him. What's going on? There's a clash of communication styles. And so communication styles are not just in learning, but they're also in communication. Thus, it's important that you learn, and if you don't know what somebody's learning modality is, use all of them. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about physics, and I want to explain to you why it's so important. And as you can see here from 1800 something, this is when this started. But now, I actually have an experiment for you that I'd like you to try with me and get a sense of how physics can actually improve your life. Because when you can get a sense of where physics is and how this can help you appreciate it, you're gonna wanna learn more. And I wanna end on this point. If you try to learn something and you don't have a solid foundation, what happens? It crumbles. Thus, if we latch something to what you know, and if we get you to know things from your learning modalities, you're gonna be a lot more probable to actually retain that information. That bell curve is gonna change in a favorable direction. Make the choice to find out your learning modalities and those that you talk to. And if you don't know them, then I suggest your presentation has a dichotomy of auditory, visual, and kinesthetic points so that you keep the listener, the viewer, engaged. If you would like to see more videos that are motivational just like this, why don't you smash that bell notification icon so YouTube will know to show this to people like you and others that want to learn more about motivation. If you're really appreciating the video, why not look below any one of them and click on that link below where it says help keep our content free. Make the choice to buy us a cup of coffee. Our team will be so grateful for that, and we'll buy new technology to continue to give you the best motivational content. I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, and I will see you in another motivational video real soon.